Hello and welcome to another episode with myself, Charlene Smith and Doug Starr. We
Come
are
on.
here. Woo! We are here.
Come on, Sean.
Welcome, Doug. Look at the Premier League fixtures for this weekend. Discuss the transfer window. We've also got two big derbies, the North London derby and the Manchester derby.
Big.
So welcome everyone.
Come on, big weekend. And we got a mad serious run of fixtures, you know.
Exactly.
Mad serious run of fixtures, man. I don't know. It's the business end now.
Exactly, the real deal. But it's been such a long time since we've done one of these shows.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a couple of weeks actually.
How's
everything been?
So everything's been calm. Yeah, you know what? Just been chilling, doing my thing, working on the brand. It's a new year, so I'm just like fully just lean gang all year round now. This is it now. See, you got your lean gang trekkie on. Come on, repping the gang. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Got the hat, got the thing, you know what I mean? So this is it. I'm just fully on the brand, just working on that at the moment, man. So it's going well.
Exciting. I must say as well, Doug, thank you so much for this tracksuit. I absolutely love it. This colour is just beautiful.
Come on.
Stunning.
Yeah. That's you know what I mean? You know, different style and different things, is it?
Exactly. You've got a few nice colours because there's like a nice purple, like a really light purple.
Oh, yeah. Like,
nice as well.
Yeah, like a kind of lavender, kind of purpley jumper. Floor. Yeah. I've got bare things. I've got other like so much stuff. Like even this tracksuit's a sample, but this will be coming soon in the next few weeks. Yeah, just bare stuff coming, man. So the people them just stay tuned. Dougie's gonna just start tearing up this clothing thing.
Woo! We're excited. Listen, I'm gonna put a link in the description after as well. So if anyone likes these tracksuits, they can go and purchase one. This isn't an ad or a sponsored video or anything, but you know.
It was by coincidence. I just see you had it on. I was like, go on, Sha.
I know. I felt like, I want to wear something nice and vibrant, you know, something uplifting, and this colour does just that.
Yeah, that's it, man. Come on.
Yeah, so big up to you, Doug. Great to hear it's all going well.
How's your time been? You've been busy?
Yeah, it's been really nice, really busy. I'm back studying now as well, so I'm doing my strength and conditioning course, which is super exciting. You know how passionate I am about well-being, fitness, nutrition, and yeah, now I'm doing my strength and conditioning course, which I am absolutely loving.
Yeah. Is it going well?
It's going really well.
Yeah.
So yeah, still learning, you know.
Yeah, I see all the training stuff, and you've been doing that. You got your training page that you've been posting all like your exercises on. How's that going? How's the response been with that?
Yeah, it's going really well. I've also got a fitness platform as well, so I'm going to put the link to that down below as well, guys.
In there, yes.
A fitness platform which is going to be coming to help all of you guys achieve your fitness goals. So that's going really good.
Plugging at the beginning of the show, isn't it?
Sorry? I know, literally. We didn't even plan this.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, sick.
But it's nice. It just shows that, you know, we are sort of busy outside of this doing exciting things for everyone.
Yeah, nice. Dope, man.
And wishing everyone a happy new year as well.
Oh, you say a showcase day, yeah? Got the new logo and everything. I like it. Go on.
I'm loving what a showcase doing as well. Like he's doing his match reactions and everything. So yeah, big up to Showcase. Chelsea going through a tough time at the minute. The new signing, João Felix, makes his debut. Gets sent off.
Misses 3 games.
Mate.
So imagine he misses 3 games. They brought him in for 20 games. He misses 3 games plus the game he played. So he's 4 games down already. So like that's 6. It's crazy. £1 million a game, basically.
Mad. Plus they've got all those injuries.
Yeah, they just did a madness. Chelsea just like hustling backwards at the moment, man.
Yeah, absolutely mental. It'd be interesting to see what else they do during this transfer window as well.
Yeah, I think Graham Potter goes, man. I think they get Simeone in at the end of the year. I think they keep Graham Potter until January, and it's either I don't think Tuchel will come back because of the way he was sacked. Maybe I think personally Simeone leaves Atletico, comes to the Premier League, and takes over Chelsea.
Would you put this down to sort of like perhaps it being, you know, too much of a big task for Graham Potter,
No.
Or would you put it down to, other factors like perhaps the players or,
like,
what would you really pinpoint this to?
I think it's the new owners.
Mm.
I think the new owners is like, he's so like sporadic about like manic about how he does things in it. It seems like the way that they chase players, the way that they just bid on anybody, like there's no strategy to it. Then I feel like Graham Potter, you look at Graham Potter, how he set up Brighton, the way he set up Brighton ain't similar to how he's trying to set up Chelsea. And I think it's Tom Bowley having an influence. I think his name's Tom, innit? It is Tom, or something like that, John or something.
I think it's Tom.
Yeah, I think it is Tom. I think he's having a strong influence in the trying to be very influential in the team. That's why they're playing three at the back, and he's then forced because Tuchel, I think, didn't want to have to play Sterling and like these players as right wing backs. But that's obviously, this guy keeps on buying hella defenders, so he clearly wants to play three at the back. The manager might not want to play three at the back. They like Chelsea are strong enough; they don't have to play a three at the back. But clearly, there's some reason this guy just keeps on spending loads of dough on defenders. So I think that it's something to do with the owner. I think he's trying to be very involved. He's bought a Premier League team, and instead of just sitting back and letting the team run, I think he's trying to be involved in everything. Do you get what I mean? And just like getting too stuck in. And also, I do think the job's a bit big for Graham, man. It's a huge job.
It is. I mean, he done absolutely outstanding at Brighton, with the players that he sort of brings up, develops, and sort of sells them on, and obtains profit and everything with them. But this is a completely different side. This is a Champions League team. This is big players. You're dealing with a completely different kettle of fish. I must say, initially, when I heard that Graham Potter was the new appointed manager, that did sort of blow me away. Not that I'm underestimating him or anything, but just sort of like, the role seemed a bit, far-fetched, a bit too high for him. But then, when I started to learn a bit more about his man management skills and everything, I thought, okay, that will perhaps come in handy dealing with, bigger egos and stuff like that. But it seems to be quite a task. Do you think, when you sort of compare that situation to Mikel Arteta, he was brought into Arsenal with, no first-hand experience of being a manager, and look at what he's managed to do with time.
I just think
situation at Chelsea.
Like, I think Chelsea, I know what you're saying, and I think Graham Potter could be a good manager at Chelsea with time, but I just don't think this owner's going to give. It's clear to see that he's not, like, Thomas Tuchel won the Champions League the season before, and like, soon as he hit a bumpy road, my guy got rid of him, and then he got rid of him to put in Graham Potter, but Graham Potter couldn't have been the first choice manager that he wanted. Like, it don't make sense. He would never even have known who Graham Potter was. He just came in, bought Chelsea, within a matter of weeks, sacked my man and took Graham. Like, so there's a lot of misinformation going on. There's a lot of like, it's just looked very chaotic, innit? Like, I just don't get why you would have sacked Tuchel, who's a big boy manager, to bring in Graham Potter, who has the lack of experience, then buy all these players. Like, also, I feel like Chelsea don't have any form of transfer strategy. So it's like they're buying the players, but it don't work towards the system. I think a lot of teams are like recruiting a lot better. Like, you look at you look at even Liverpool when they got in the players that they needed to get to make their team. Like, you look at Ronaldo, all these players, everyone was like, what? Salah came back from Roma and everyone was doing it, but it all worked, innit? Do you get what I mean? Like, it made the team, they were all players that are willing to work. You look at Arsenal, everyone, when we bought all the players we bought, everyone was like, nah, who are these? Like, Ramsdale, everyone was laughing. 50 million Ben White, people were laughing. Tomiyasu, they were saying they didn't know if he was a centre back, a right back, whatever. But it fit the system that Arteta had in his mind, didn't it, for the players that he wanted and how he wanted to play. I think Chelsea, they're just buying anybody. Like, you look at, they're just compulsive. Like, you look at, they went after Mudryk. They couldn't get Mudryk. They knew that Arsenal was interested in João Felix, so they went straight after João Felix, like, without no question of a doubt. And I think Felix just went. He most probably realised that Madrid were going to take the most money, so maybe he might have dreamt of going Arsenal. He might have wanted to go United, but because none of those teams would have matched Chelsea's money, he just took it and extended his contract. Do you get what I mean? Like, then that way he's got, you know what I mean? He's extended his contract. He can maybe make a name for himself in the Prem, and hopefully your Prem team goes to Atletico. But then in my eyes, it looks like he's done Atletico a favor.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's put money in their pocket in a financial time. He said, look, I'll go on loan. I don't get on with Simeone. He's going at the end of the year. You guarantee he goes, I extend my contract. Do you get what I mean? I'll come back and I'll play for you. Look. And if I get sold, at least you've extended the contract. You'll get big money from me. Like, it looks like a kind of a deal like that because it just don't make sense.
Yeah, exactly.
And Chelsea are the mugs for it. It just makes them look so crazy.
It's what happens when, you know, compete with Arsenal. The fans even made a chant.
The fact that they even wanted to go for Mudryk, like, the brothers been screaming Arsenal, but they've done it. Rafinha, Jesus, that there's no strategy. It's like, what are Arsenal doing? Okay, look, they're going after my man. Yeah, we'll go for him.
Is it a case of Potter perhaps needs to sit down with Arteta and get some schooling or something?
Yeah, but I just think Chelsea. I don't think this is just. But the thing is, when they get it right, it's going to be crazy because they got Nkunku coming next season. Like, their team's going to be mad. Like, don't get it twisted, but it's like, how do you structure that team now? Like, with all these players, how do you fit them all in? How do you keep them all happy? That, you know, they bought another centre-back.
They what, sorry?
They bought another centre-back.
Yeah. Who did they get?
Oh, I don't even know his name. They just buying players. I don't even know who they are. But another centre back, you got Koulibaly, you got Thiago Silva, you got Fofana. Like,
Thiago's what, 40? Is he approaching 40?
No, I think it's about 30 something. Thiago's
37 or something.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah. But he's still playing well. Like, don't get twisted. He's still world class and he's still playing well. Like, so give him credit where credit's due. I can understand why they would want cover in those positions, but you don't need 7 to 8 centre backs. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, some fresher legs.
You got some fresher legs to bring in and let them learn, but you don't need that many. And then you got Reece James, you got Ben Chilwell. They got players, man.
I know. To be fair to them, they have actually got good players. It's just such a shame that they're sort of like struggling with all these injuries at the minute.
Yeah, it's turned into the Chelsea of old. You remember when they first got money, then they started buying all these players. Like Chelsea, I don't know if people can remember, but I remember when I was growing up, Chelsea was that team that they had ballers, but they were rubbish.
Yeah.
Like, they had Gianfranco Zola, they had like all these other little Vialli, they had all these man, Todd Bowley, that's it. They had all these man, but they were just dead. And I think like they got all these man now. They got look at Aubameyang. Aubameyang scored 2 goals?
Yep. There's talks about him potentially going back to Barcelona.
Yeah, but even Barca, this is how they're.
I can't even talk properly, Doug. You see how you rub off on me?
Yeah. What did you say? Barcelona? I don't know what you said. Still.
Barcelona.
Barcelona. But you know what's mad? Yeah, Barca want to take him back, but they're saying they don't want to pay a fee, so they want him back for free. Like, and it's mad. It is crazy. So they take 12 million off Chelsea and then want him back for free.
Yes.
That is mad. Chelsea are just getting mugged off right now, mate. Left, right, and centre.
Literally. Harry Kane here, obviously not the real Harry Kane, saying, any last words, Charlene, before you get humiliated in big capital letters?
Could be the real Harry Kane still. Could be him.
And it's you who's getting humiliated, yeah? Because we're coming to your ground to turn you over.
Trust me. Say it again. Trust me. Coming to turn them over, mate.
In your own ground, your own backyard.
To turn them over. You know what? They got Kulileski back, ain't they? Yeah, but he's been injured. I don't know. Like, he might hit form straight away, but he might not. But then he might burn out. The thing is, with Arsenal, the way that we play, it's not, and the way that Tottenham play. Tottenham don't keep the ball like that. They're a counter-attacking game. So it's like if they sit in and try to make it congested and compact and defend well, they might have a chance hit us on the counter. That's their only hope, innit? But if they try to go toe for toe with us, there's going to be a problem, man.
I know. I just hope we don't have a repeat of last year or anything along them lines. But I'm feeling confident that it ain't going to be anything like that.
No, I feel good.
Yeah, I'm feeling quite excited as well.
Yeah.
With our squad and everything.
And the thing is, we watched All or Nothing, yeah? So one thing we will know with Arteta, he will use the game away especially like even the Newcastle game when we go away to Newcastle again, yeah, he will use the last year's fixture to motivate the players this time round. They will look back at that. They will look back at Tottenham away and know that game, how they played, they pussied out and everything, and they will know that like they have to right that wrong. So I think they go to Tottenham with a bit of a grip between their teeth. Do you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Completely different mindset. And not only that, we're top of the Premier League table as well.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So the confidence that the team's going to be going with is just going to be on a completely different level.
Yeah. Because you look at even like the Newcastle game, yeah. You look at the Newcastle game, even though it was a draw, we was backing them up. Like we had chances, but we just didn't take the chances. And Newcastle really came to lay down and just waste time and go for a point. They didn't even go to win the game. But
yeah,
you know what I mean? They just came to like just mess about and do whatever and make it scrappy. And they wanted to nullify it. So it's like they wanted to nullify Arsenal and make it that game and get a point than they did to actually want to come and win the game.
Yeah, exactly.
And, you know, so if we can handle that, like I reckon we bop them. I reckon it's the same result we had at home.
What was that result again? Was it 2-1?
Was it 2-1 or 3-1?
3-1. I reckon it would be like a 2-1.
2-1. Kane scores, isn't it? Kane scores. Harry Kane scores.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But let's talk about our striker, Eddie Nketiah.
Oladami Nketiah. Did it? Yeah.
I am so happy and I'm so proud of him.
Yeah.
Just the achievements that he's been making in such a short period of time. And when you think about it, it's a lot of pressure on such a young player, you know, wearing the number 14 shirt, all the stick that he's been having to deal with. And he's just been able to keep his head grounded, train and step up when he's needed to step up. But this is a big game for him on Sunday.
Big game, North London derby. But you know what, right? I would say with Nketiah, he's most probably, I'll put it out there, most probably the best finisher we've got at the minute.
Exactly.
Even with Jesus in the squad, I think Nketiah is a better finisher. He's an out-and-out goal scorer. He's done it in under 21s. He's broken records. He's scored goals for under 21 England's. Like he is a proven. It is just a transition into the big leagues, and I think this moment is his moment. He's scored in every game. He's doing big things, and it is different. Like we're used to Jesus dropping short, carrying the ball, holding it up. He is a different player, so we can't really compare him and look at him as Jesus. But what I would say, he's putting the ball in the back of the net.
Exactly.
So what more can you ask from him? And as the confidence grows, you're gonna start seeing him scoring them goals where it's like, wow, did he just score that? Do you get what I mean?
In the what game was it where he got 2 goals? They were 2 good finishes.
Which one? Against Oxford.
Oxford, yeah.
Yeah.
There were 2 really good finishes from him.
And you know what? Even with some of his goals, the movement, how he does it, like
timing his runs,
he's a different type of player which we needed. I think you need that out and out number 9, which he is. Where Jesus is like he's a mix of like a winger / forward, drops short, brings the ball. Which don't get me wrong, I love him, but it's like I think we need the goals in it, and I think and I also think that Jesus struggles to go automatically back into that team. If Nketiah
100%.
If Nketiah carries on scoring goals, then like how do you drop him?
100%. I mean, and I think this is what he's needed as well, because a lot of the time, like he's been asked to come off the bench and do a job, which he's been able to come off the bench and impact. But now he's able to actually start the game and sort of warm into it. Like he's getting goals.
Yeah, he's getting goals, man. And the finishing, it's the confidence booster. And even Vieira got the 2 assists in that game, give him a lot of confidence. Do you know what I mean? I think we need it, because what we showed in the Newcastle game is that Arteta didn't want to make any changes. The only change he made, I think, was he brought on Kieran Tierney for Zinchenko or maybe Tomiyasu or one of them. I think that was or for Ben White. I think he said Ben White, bang on Tomiyasu for Ben White.
Yeah.
That was the only change he made. So that says to the players on the bench, I can't trust you to come on and keep this intensity. Do you get me? Or he maybe just didn't want to change it because of the way that the game was. And, changes like that, someone not being up to speed with how the rhythm of the game is, can like work against you just as much as someone can come on and change the game. So yeah, it just shows that we need them reinforcements. So those players, it's good that Vieira come and got the assist, because you never know, you might get minutes in the Tottenham game, which is needed. You know, we need that bench to step up and be ready for when they get called, because you don't know what can happen. Partey, anyone can get injured, or the guard who man of the match, man of the month.
Player of the month, yeah. Congratulations.
Player of the month, that's it. You know what I'm saying?
Player of the month, Mikel Arteta, manager of the month.
This is it. You know, hopefully, like, I said it last time and we didn't get the curse, so that's good. But like, hopefully it carries on. Odegaard's playing out of his skin. The stuff that he's doing is just mad.
Right. He's been on fire. I'm like, right, Odegaard, yeah.
I see man do some drag back thing, nutmeg my guy for Martinelli to run onto it. I said, this brother, I said, listen, don't do this to me. Don't be playing all this sexy football. Yeah, exactly. And don't go and win the league, mate. We need to win if we're playing like this, just go and win it, boys. You get me? Like, it's crazy.
Because there's even been like mixed opinions about Odegaard, but he is proving his worth.
No, he's proving it. Like
as well.
And I think, you know what, all he needed was to be loved. Like, I think the problem you have with the Madrids and the Barcelonas is because they churn over so many great players come in. To be truly loved by the fans, you have to be a great player, innit? And I think Odegaard come in, he maybe not settled, maybe didn't feel at home. I think he's a confidence player, and I think at Arsenal, he's the captain. It's taking him time to warm into that role and maybe actually realize, like, actually, I've got this. Like, I am as good as that I know I am. Do you get me? And you can see with the confidence growing, and him having the freedom to play how he wants to play, he is a problem. Do you get what I mean? The playoff pass, like the pass he played into Martinelli for Martinelli's goal against Brighton, had Lamptey blown out. Like, mate, the pass was just crazy. The weight of it, everything. Like, just, he's got that vision and he's got that ability. And, like, mate, he's just going to do great things this season. I can see him carrying on.
Exactly, he already has started, and this is why us as the fans need to make sure we're getting behind all of our players and backing them. You know, at their lowest moments, that's when we need to be behind them the most. And definitely. As you say that, we've got SJH Films here saying, where was Eddie during the Newcastle game? These 2-point drops can be the difference. Eddie overrated. Bring in Vlahovic. I mean, SJH. I mean, do you not see Eddie stepping up? Are you not like, great? Well, this is obviously your opinion.
But this is the thing: you can highlight one game in the Newcastle game, and I do think he was present in the Newcastle game. But the thing is, you got to think a season ago, we would have lost that game.
Exactly.
So you got to.
I mean, last season we lost that game.
Last season we lost that game. But you got to think that's a point gained, because Newcastle came to really be difficult. Like, they weren't trying to play football. They were trying to break, like, and you think Gabriel's header goes in, it's a different game. Do you know what I mean? Like, there was moments, I think even Gabriel had a chance. I think Nketiah, he had one of the best, like he's saying, where was Nketiah? Nketiah had a sick opportunity that he took, and the keeper saved it. Like, you know, he was played in, he slid it underneath the centre-back, and Nick Pope's just in crazy form at the minute, got a foot to it. Like, so in those games where it's so difficult, it's not like you get bare chances. You're gonna have 3, 4 chances, 5 chances at the max, and you got to try and take one of them. Look at Newcastle, the stroke of half time. Joe Linton headers the ball wide off a free kick. That if that goes in, they're 1-0 up at half time. They might go on to win that. So I think we had a bit of luck, and I think that, you know, those are the games that you say 2 points drop can be the difference, but that point gain might be the difference later down the line when it gets to the real business end of the season. Do you get what I mean? So right now, we just got to be positive about everything. You know, like the players, they played hard. They'd run a full 90, you know.
Exactly.
Got to give them their due. But Vlahovic, I see some rumours, bring the boy in. You get me? But he's injured at the minute.
Oh, is he injured?
Well, grain strain, yeah.
Oh, mate. Falsely accused of saying, haters gonna hate, innit?
Yeah, that's it. Oh, look at the Bill Cosby picture. Don't kill me. Haters gonna hate. Those haters gonna hate, I tell you.
That comment, I completely killed it, didn't I?
Yeah, come on. Haters gonna hate. Yes, they are. They are. And we can't hate on Eddie. This is the thing. Like, what more can he do? Like, he's coming. He's scored.
He's delivering.
He's delivering. He's like tied with Arsenal's highest goal scorer for the season. Like, you know, he goes on to score
How
this
many
week.
games?
Saka's playing unreal as well.
Yeah, he has been. Even Martinelli as well.
Yeah. They all have, like, Gabriel, Saliba. I noticed, like, Saliba is still playing strong, but then he has the moments where he does get caught out a bit, but he's still keeping it together. And I think give him another season or two to kind of iron out those little mistakes. Because the thing is, it's lucky that those little things haven't cost us. But then there's things that have happened where he scored own goals and makes mistakes, but you're going to get that with the youthful players, innit? They're going to make big mistakes at times, innit? But we've been blessed that it's not cost us. But yeah, they're all playing well. Tomiyasu, Zinchenko come in against Newcastle. He looked amazing. You know,
I know we've got so much to be excited for. And just going back to what you're saying about Saliba as well, I think, you know, where he's been so consistently good, well, outstanding, that when he does sort of make these little mistakes, it stands out because we know he's just on a completely different level.
Yeah.
That's why it sort of stands out a bit more. Whereas if he was a bit more average, then you probably wouldn't notice it as much.
Wouldn't notice it. But I think the World Cup didn't help for him because he most really wasn't too sure whether he was going or not because France had so much, like, they got centre back options, but also it's like coming back from the World Cup, not playing, getting knocked out of the final, losing the final kind of thing. He's most really getting himself back together, and you got to think that whole month he was out. He might have been training, but he wasn't playing in the World Cup. I think he played one game. So you know, it's just that rustiness kicks in a little bit, and they're just shaking that off. But once now everyone shakes off the World Cup gloom and everything and get themselves right, I think we'll fire in. We just got to get through February, man.
Yeah, exactly. Because obviously you sort of lose that rhythm and that momentum when, you know, you're consistently training with your Premier League team and whatever, and then it's all, you know, turn up because now you're training in a different way, you know, different country, different environment. You know, it all plays a huge factor. And the intensity levels are going to be different as well.
Yeah, 100%. So hopefully he can get himself back on track. But this February is just a mad schedule for us, man.
Yes, exciting.
Pinnacle. We come out unscathed. I'm telling you now. Yeah, I'm calling. I've been calling the league from a humble place.
You have not been humble. We come out every single time. We're like, we're winning the league.
No, I do. I genuinely, I think it's our year to win it. But when I say I've been humble, like even like I called it at the beginning of the season. I looked at the fixtures. I said we get through that first little period.
Yeah,
and and the run of games we've got, we could be top of the league by the World Cup, and it was right. It was top of the league by the World Cup. I'm saying it. I said it earlier. Like, we've got these few fixtures now that if we get through these fixtures unscathed, our run up until the next Man City game is a crazy run of games. Like, we have a beautiful run of games, like where it's all mid-table, bottom half table, like all the way through to Man City. I think Man City, the game before the last game, I think Newcastle's our last game of the season.
Do you know, let me just give you and everyone a reminder of what our fixtures are from now onwards. So Sunday obviously is the big game, Tottenham versus Arsenal. Then we are at home on the 22nd of January to Manchester United. And then we've got Man City in the Carabao Cup on the 27th of January. We're going to be at the Etihad Stadium for that. On the 4th of Feb, we are away to Everton. 11th of Feb, we are at home to Brentford. And then we are at home to Man City on the 15th of February.
Yeah. See, but you know what's worked in our favor for the United game is that they now have to play Crystal Palace midweek.
Okay.
So they had it. I think they played Tottenham. Then it would have been us. They would have had a week to get ready for us, but now they play Tottenham. Then I think they have Palace on the Tuesday, then Arsenal, where I think we play the game and then we go straight, and then we have a week break, and then we play Man United.
So that works in our favour.
Works in our favour. This is listen. This week, this month here is putting the cat amongst the pigeons and putting the separating the men against the boys. Like you get from the boys because they've all got a hard run of fixtures. The only team that doesn't have a hard run of fixtures, I think, is Newcastle.
Who are doing really well at the minute. I mean,
they're doing really well. I feel like their bubble's gonna burst. But they do have a very what's the word, favorable run of games through the way of like they've got all mid-table, drop at bottom half, which you look at them, you think they pick up 3 points, but it's not guaranteed because they drew before the game before us, then they drew with us, and it was like they didn't even really like come to win. And Newcastle are in a tricky position because at the beginning of the season, they're like this big team, Arab money, point to prove, they're all firing. Now they're in the position that they're in. It's almost Eddie Howe's never been here before. So it's like, how does he play this? Does he stay gun-ho and play like how Newcastle have been playing? Or do they get very strategic and play like how they played against Arsenal, which they, that was like, they didn't really come to win. It's like, how do they go about playing this now? Because they're in a position that, so that's also a dilemma for them in themselves, because now there's like, oh, do we go gun-ho and carry on playing the way we're playing and play attacking beautiful football, or do we become more defensively structured so we don't lose games to kind of, I'd hope to like counter-attack and win games that way? Like, they're in a very tricky position, so I like to see how they play that, because it's a bit of a mad one for them right now.
It is. Are you expecting them to be doing anything really big in this transfer window, or do you think they're perhaps got a bit bigger in the summer transfer window?
I don't know, because they spent a bit of money already. I think if I see Eddie Howe talking about if the right player comes up or something or whatever, so they might look at something. They got the money, that they might, but it would be silly of them not to strengthen if they, considering the position that they're in.
Exactly.
But no one's really making any moves. You think Weghorst went to Man United on loan, so they got Fellaini Part 2 going there. I don't know what that's all about. I don't know, man. Like, Arsenal still flirting with Mudryk, still no done deal.
Mudryk flirting with us more like.
Both. Yeah, a bit of both. They both. It's a match made in heaven, but they're soulmates. Playing hard to get. Yeah, like, do you know what I mean? It's just crazy. Like, no one apart from Chelsea. No one's really, not even Man City. Man City look like they need legs, man, and they're not even making a move in the transfer window as yet. So I don't know what's going on. I don't think a lot of players will move about this window.
Yeah. January does tend to be a bit more quieter. Just while we was on that note as well, just to remind everyone of the Premier League table. So Arsenal sitting at top with 44 points, we can proudly say. Followed by Man City on 39 points. Then we've got Newcastle on 35 points, Man United below them on 35 points, and then Tottenham on 33 points. I mean, did we even expect Newcastle to be sort of sitting top 5?
I don't know. So it's a hard one, because my friend's a Newcastle fan, and me and Jason always talk, and it's like, because he's his team, innit? He's banging on about them all. One thing I did know about Newcastle is that I knew that when they signed Miguel Almiron, I was always saying that why wasn't Arsenal in for this player? Because the season before, I see him at Atlanta United, because I used to watch the MLS on Sky, so I see what he was doing in the MLS, and this player, and you're starting to see it this season and that back end of last season, he is a bad boy player, innit? Like, he's sick. And if he actually starts playing like how he played in the MLS at Newcastle, which he's starting to do, he can carry a team on his back. So it's scary times. Like, I always thought they could do well, maybe 7th, 6th, maybe challenge for the Europa places, but I never thought Champions League. I never thought Champions League spot. No way, no how. But they're there. But you know what I love? I love the fact that they're there, because right now we're a bit ahead, and we've got that, like, all of these teams that have now caught up with City. What it does, it was like us and then City's chasing us, and everyone was there. But now City's kind of been caught, so it's like now they're not only just chasing us, but they're also having the pressures of the fact that they know if they don't win, it's not like, okay, Arsenal just pull away. But then it's also the fact that, okay, actually, Man United, our rivals, will actually come level or go above us. Then on top of that, you got like the big pretenders, Newcastle there, like, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of pressure in that mid group that hopefully if they're putting pressure on each other, it just allows Arsenal just to like just skate off into the distance. Do you get me? I hope anyway, you know, but we just have to win these games, innit? Do you get me?
Yeah, and we're showing that we've got, you know, the right mentality as well as the right talent in order to win the game. So
yeah, and I think all the media has put a lot of pressure on Man United because, I mean, Man City, because the thing with it was when Arsenal was ahead, everyone just kept on saying, oh, it's still City's title to win. Still City. Do you know how much pressure that puts on you? Because it's not like everyone's saying, rah, Arsenal, they're going away with it and, you know, hopefully City can catch them in this, that. They're saying, no, regardless of how they're 10 points ahead, it don't matter. City's going to catch them. So you go into these games thinking, oh, we have to win because everyone is like saying we've got this. Like everyone's like, you know, Arsenal ain't going to win it. I still think City are going to be strong enough and come through. 11 points. Oh, yeah, they're not going to win it. I think City will come through. What then? 15 points ahead. They got a gap. Arsenal ain't going to win it. Yeah, City can make up 15 points. Like, it's like the pressure, I think, has got to them as well. Do you get me?
yeah.
And, like, starting to do mad stuff, like, you know.
Exactly. Who was it? Remind me of who they lost to the other day. Was it Southampton? It was yesterday.
Yeah, lost to Southampton 2-0.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, no one was expecting that.
And no one wasn't expecting that. And then at first, when I saw the scoreline, I was like, Pep done this on purpose because they're the North London derby. But then when you actually look at the team sheet thing, he tried to make changes like on the 55th minute or whatever. So he let 10 minutes of the second half go and was like, nah. And he brought on the boys, innit? So, but then he still didn't bring on De Bruyne or Haaland. So it's one of them ones like, how much did he really want to win the game? Do you get me?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like might as well get knocked out looking like you're trying.
Exactly.
You get me? Like strategic, man. Them lot know, like the more games they have to play, like Arsenal already been knocked out the Carabao Cup, so we've only got the FA Cup. We play City in the next round of the FA Cup.
I was really hoping you wouldn't draw them, you know.
But you know what? I was hoping, but then at the same time, imagine we go through and knock them out. I don't think they wanted to draw us. Like we've got to remember, teams.
They're like, us.
Yeah. Like we are the team that like people are looking at and saying they're playing good football. You don't really want to. You don't know what you're gonna get in it, and you don't. You know, just as much as like we may fear City because they've always brought us up in Liverpool and all of this, but now we went and beat up Liverpool. And City have been able to get their game postponed to the point where now they've got to play us twice in the next month. And they might not be looking forward to it going by their current form and their results. Like they might be like, wait, hold on, this is a game that we don't really want this one right now. Do you get me?
Not right now.
Not right now. Because they're not playing well.
I know. Right, a few comments here as well. I'll just quickly roll through them. Sorry, guys. We got Niall Kane saying, big up, guys.
Come on now.
Big up to you as well, Niall, and everyone who is joining us. We got SJH Film saying, been watching Charlene's fitness videos. Great stuff. I need to get into shape, need some motivation. Thank you so much, SJH Films. I'm glad you're enjoying the fitness videos. And yeah, I'll keep posting. I'll try and motivate you. And just remember, just take a moment to sit down and write down what your fitness goals are and what they mean to you and why you want to achieve them. And that should help to motivate you. And also just set a time in your diary of when you're going to go and do your exercise and stick to it. Do it for you. All right. That is my advice.
You tell them.
I'll tell them again.
You tell them again, all right?
Well,
do it for you, all right?
Yes, not for anyone else. Do it for yourself, for your health and your well-being. It's extremely important.
100%.
Yeah, 100, man. Eros saying, Charlene with them rosy cheeks. Thanks, Ross.
Cheers, Ross.
Arsenal addict saying, we win in the league.
Yeah,
that's the energy we like.
Don't say it too loud. There's haters about, you know what I'm saying?
And here's one of them, Harry Kane. Charlene and Doug, any last words before we silence and humiliate Arsenal? You asked
he's already said this. Did he type this again?
He's typed it again. Wait, and he's got something else to say. There's no way you lot can win at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. It's impossible. Really? We've done it before. We'll do it again.
Again, yeah, that one's mad. That one's a bit of a mad comment because the thing is that ground ain't even a fortress for you, man. If anything, teams go there and get it, and it turns into their home ground. Like, come on, man. Like, let's keep it real, man. Like that ground is not home for Tottenham.
Do you know? It sounds like he's nervous.
He's
These
nervous.
comments, you're
He's
nervous. That's
nervous.
what it
He
is.
saw what happened at the Emirates. He's nervous. Like, and I would be too.
Exactly.
Tottenham ain't playing fantastic, but you don't know which Tottenham's going to turn up. Like, all these games are big games. Like, at the end of the day, I don't walk into that game saying, "Oh, we turn them over," but it is like you walk into that game knowing that they can be dangerous. But I want us to win. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
We need the 3 points.
3 points incoming.
Mm-hmm.
King's Football Show is saying 3-1 Arsenal. I really believe this should say is our year. Great show. Oh, thank you. Glad you're enjoying the show. And this is definitely our year. I think we weren't expecting to be in such a good position so soon. We was expecting to see improvements, but I mean, challenging for the title. It's like a dream come true.
Yeah. And you got to think, drawn 2, lost 1. Blood, what a record.
Isn't it? Absolutely mental. Harry came back. I'm 600% confident we're winning this. I can't have you win the league. Well, darling, it's happening.
It's happening. I was 600% confident he was going to score that goal at the World Cup, and he didn't. You know what I mean?
Oh, he's bringing the smoke.
I'm bringing the smoke, mate. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Tyrone Stephen is saying it's time for revenge. We are gonna win.
And that is the thing, revenge. This is the thing. Arsenal, Tottenham have no motivation for this game. They go into the game. Their motivation is not to get turned over by Arsenal, and the fact that it's a North London rival, like rivals, yeah. Other than that, and it's a derby. Other than that, like, that's good motivation, but that's the motivation every time we play. We have a deeper motivation at the fact we have revenge on our minds. Exactly. We are ready to chop off some heads and get busy on our Game of Thrones shit. Do you get what I'm saying?
100.
We are on this. You get me? Like, trust, they are getting smoked. If we can do that, we are smoking them. If we can smoke on that Tottenham pack that night, it is getting lit up. Trust me. You get me? Like, that's the motivation, because we know when we went away to Tottenham and we played the way we played, how embarrassing it is and how it cost us 4th place. Because had we won that game or got a result at that game, we go to Newcastle less stressed. You get me? And we maybe get a result away at Newcastle, but we threw it away. So, yes, they must feel.
100%. And big up to Mikel Arteta as well. Like, the way he manages the players, you can just see and feel that love and that connection between Arteta and the players. Even the way he looks at them, do you know what I mean? That interaction there, he's going to gear them up in the right way for that game.
Yeah. And what do you think about everyone having a go about his sideline antics?
Do you know what? Initially, when he was first appointed as manager, and I used to see him going up and down the sidelines, and things just weren't clicking with the players, and I was getting a bit concerned, thinking, is he overcoaching them? Because he's literally dancing, like, do this, do that.
Yeah.
You could just see with the players, they just weren't understanding what was expected of them. However, fast forward, as time's gone on, I absolutely love it. Like, I love Arteta, and I can just see his passion, and that is what it is. It's his passion. You can see he likes it, like, in a certain way. You know, he's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, very, like, strategic with it all.
Yeah.
It's all making sense. You know, he's got good attention to detail. And I think now that the players are really understanding, it's amazing. I absolutely love it. And we've got to give him credit for that.
No, 100%. And I like it. I love the antics. Like, I love it. Like, I think, what game was it? The last game, I think Newcastle, they were saying that he was doing a lot. But if you're a manager, if you're a player on the pitch and you see your manager on the sideline, he's having it out with the other manager, he's going at the refs, he's fighting, he can't get on the pitch and kick a ball. Do you get what I'm saying? So he's doing the best he can from the sidelines to let you know I'm fighting for this game just as much as you are, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? And I think that's the message it sends out to the players. Like, you know, you do get managers that sit there and whatever, but sometimes with players, like with football, like in sports, sometimes you need guidance. And I think where you said he was overcoaching them is because like you can see why, because like he had a young team. They're the youngest team in the Prem, pretty much, yeah. And you could see the season when he first come in, he had to keep coaching them because most probably the way that his mind works and his tactics are so like up there and elite, like they're most probably not getting it. And he has to keep on in the game, telling them, come here, look, come round, do this, do that. To when now you can actually see that it's like the system is embedded in those players now, yeah. That so you can see they understand the system, they know where they need to be. So now when he is on the sideline, he's doing stuff, but you can see it's less mad coaching, it's more motivating. Come on, slow down, do this, and you can see like he's always ready to say the right things when it's needed to be said. So like, no, I think he's a fantastic manager. I love him. I think it's one of the best managers we could have got in, and I just hope that it's a long-term appointment and he has lots and lots of success, you know.
Yeah, and it does appear that is sort of like a long-term appointment, even, you know, through the hardest of times, you know, the board has stuck by him and said, no, this is our manager, even renewed his contract, you know, midst of it all, you know, when, you know, people were trying to write him off. And they stood by him. Exactly, they backed him all the way. And look at what he's doing. And going back to what you said as well, Doug, about him being on the sideline, like literally fighting for the players, it motivates the players to know, like my manager's got my back. Do you know what I mean? My manager is fighting for the team just as much as we are on the pitch. And I think that definitely makes a huge difference.
Big difference. Like in the Newcastle game, I felt, but everyone was frustrated. I was frustrated watching that game. So you could see the frustration in Arteta and the frustration in the players because, you know, they made it a really like just a bore. They slowed the game down. They laid about injuries. Like we even see the stats that the ball was in play 46 minutes of a 90-minute game. So 30-something minutes was wasted of just rubbish in it. So it's like, so you could see the frustration. But other than that game, every other game I've always enjoyed it. There's been times he's obviously made like wrong decisions. Like I think, well, not wrong decisions, but he's picked the wrong times. Like Liverpool away Anfield last season, he got into a scrap with Klopp, and that fired Liverpool up. Do you get what I mean? And they went on to score 2 quick goals. That is it, game done. And I think the United game, making those them substitutions was a bit positive. And they're the only 2 mistakes I'd say that
really highlight.
I can highlight. Everything else has been bang on.
Yeah, and I guess, do you know what? Mistakes are good. At the end of the day, we need to make mistakes. That's how we learn. That's how we progress. So we have to be thankful, as much as we don't want to. We have to be thankful for the mistakes we do make.
This is it. Because when everything's going well, right? And then let's say he came in one game, you wouldn't learn anything because it's like you say, you only learn when something goes wrong on the job, innit? And then so it's good that we have these little blips every now and then because it makes him stronger, it makes him better, innit? Do you get me? So
exactly.
Continue, mate.
100%. Nazil is saying much love from Uganda, Africa. Big up to you, Nazil, and everyone from Uganda and Africa. It's so nice to have.
We got the Ugandan gang. You get me?
Exactly. Right, we got Harry Kane. Yeah, let's just start here. Like, you are triggered. It's okay, guys. We are not dreaming. This is the reality. This is what's happening. Harry. We're talking real life stuff, baby.
You know what I mean? This is it.
And he's come back with only player that scares me is Saka. Well, on Sunday you're going to see a lot more scary players, darling.
Listen, there's a lot of madness going on here because no player ain't scaring me. Like listen, at the end of the day, but I love your honesty, Harry. And we appreciate it. No one I look on the Tottenham team scares me, even though Kululetsky's coming back. Like, and you know what's mad? This is why Tottenham don't deserve to win anything, right? Because at the beginning of the season, we had them coming around, hitting my DMs, chatting all this rubbish about Tottenham have got the best front three in the Prem, most probably in world football with Son, Kane, and Kululetsky. And what have they done? Kane scored a few goals. Don't get me wrong. He's been bagging this season, so we give it him, which he bags every season. So you expect Kane to score goals, but they're not on nothing. Like, mate, trust me. Saka, Martinelli. You should be scared of Martinelli, mate. That's who you should be scared of.
And while you speak of Martinelli, SJH Films is saying Martinelli will be back to haunt Chicken Royale. Sorry, I meant Emerson Royale. No way, Nando's FC.
Oh my God. Yeah, Royale. Yeah, he's gonna have a game on his hands. Like, I think Bentancur and Richarlison are maybes for that game. It's a long day for them, man. The way we've been playing and the way we knock the ball about, mate, it's mad.
Exactly. That's why Harry Kane is so triggered here. Doug, what not even Harry Kane? That's crazy. He's the best player in the North London derby history.
No, he ain't. They don't even come close to Henry and them, man. There. Now you're just waffling. Like, you know what? Yeah, like the reason why I'm not scared of Harry Kane, yeah, don't get me wrong. Harry Kane scores goals, and I did say at the start of the show, Harry Kane will most likely score. If Tottenham score, it's going to be Harry Kane that does it for them, yeah. But the thing with Harry Kane is he's now at a stage in his career as a player that he don't run in behind like he used to. He drops short. He wants to play with his passes. He's dangerous when he's in the box playing as a striker, but other than that, when he wants to drop and be a 10, and the way that Tottenham want to set up with him, if it's not all going their way, it don't work.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? The whole setup, him dropping, like, all it takes is Partey to think, like, you know what, I'm going to drop onto him, and every time he picks up the ball, be there. Like Arteta would have thought of that and find a way to nullify it, innit? So it's like, if that don't work, their only play that they're going to have is like what they did at the Emirates, which is the ball in behind. They're always going to want to play fast break football on us, and we just have to be aware of that. But other than that, Kane is not that scary anymore, man.
Do we bring Saliba back into this game? Do we have a back line with Saliba and Gabriel?
Yeah, it has to be in it. Yeah, Rob Holding, don't get me wrong. Rob Holding, he comes in and does a job, but even against Oxford, some of them passes where he was just giving the ball, where he was just, it's not the level we're at anymore, Rob. You know what I mean?
I am on a whole nother level.
On a whole nother level. Yeah.
I'm not going to say the next bit. It's got some swearing. you know the song though, innit? Tory Lane.
Come on.
Yeah. Surprised you recognised it with my singing.
You kind of keep it proper PG and not swear, you know. You can swear if you want, Char.
I know. Well, I know you have, Doug. That's fine. But just for me personally, I just feel like,
And then when the camera's off, you're going to be like, bleep, 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 bleep. Like, Char, mate.
Oh, mate.
Yeah.
Look, please let Rob Holding play again.
Oh, yeah, that's the only way. But even that game, but that's the thing, even in that away game, we got robbed anyway.
I know. Oh, that was mad.
Yeah. That
was absolutely mental. But past is past, isn't it? Like we said, we learn from our mistakes.
We learn, man. We learn.
SJH, as he's typing this, I'm just looking at the DP. It sort of just matches what he's saying, innit? He's just sitting there dreaming about Mudryk Martinelli.
Yeah. That front three, man.
Innit? Nazil Baba Lizan is saying London is red. We know this, baby.
We know this, and that's the thing. We've beat all the London teams this season.
Yeah.
So it is officially red.
It is.
It is
red. Indeed. Light it up. Right. Are you hiding anything underneath that hat? By any chance, though?
Yeah. Listen, you don't even want to see it. This is the reason why I've worn the hat.
Oh, tell us.
No, because I haven't had a trim. As you can see, the beard is looking kind of mad at the minute, and everything is just bushy. So I will not be revealing what is underneath my hat. But I have found a barber to do the forfeit.
Okay, have you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to meet up. I'm actually going to meet up with you, and we're going to do this together.
Are you going to come with me to go and see it? Yeah, to come do it. All right, cool. So I will do my forfeit, but I will not reveal what's under there at the minute.
Because you're just about to take your hat off there.
Yeah, no, it's wild. It's wild. Like, you know, you got the proper island trim, like the granddad head. Like, it's not that.
Do you know what? Wait, let's have a vote. Do we want?
No, what are you voting for? If I take my hat off, I'm not doing the forfeit. You can have either. You can't have both. You can have either or. The forfeit could be I take off my hat and you can see my hair with the regrowth. Yeah.
I swear you got 2 forfeits.
No, I don't know about that. I don't know. I feel like you've lost more of these games than me. That's why I said we should come back and refresh it. You know what I mean? And start again.
No. Big up Malarkey with the super chat saying, side note, Chantel has the most gorgeous pair of lips. Are you talking about me or someone else? If it's me, thank you.
Is it? Yeah. Is he talking about?
But Malarkey, my name's Charlene. My YouTube channel.
That's why I was trying to figure out who's Chantel.
Are you talking about me or someone else?
Yeah. What kind of show is he Malarkey watching? You know that?
I think Malarkey's a lady.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Malarkey, can you confirm, please? Thank you. Super chat also. Oh, you! Oh, thank you. Do you like my lips? Do you know people often are? Sorry, this is actually a football show, but Malarkey.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. Talk about yourself. It's all right. It's all right. Go on.
I have to have a Charlene show.
Yeah, Charlie's like, oh, me. Look. So what happened was I just got these lips.
My lips are real.
Yeah.
I have had a few people ask me if they're real, but they are all natural.
All natural, no filler.
No fillers.
Oh, well done.
I haven't had any form of plastic surgery or anything like that. These are all natural stuff.
Yeah, you know what? So, like, you have to promote that because, doing this fitness thing, can't be have them out there saying, it ain't all natty. You get me? It's got to be all natty.
Everything's all natty.
It's all natty. Yeah.
Thank you, Malarkey. And Malarkey is just confirming, yes. There's a few yeses here.
Okay.
Yes, I am female, as we can see from her DP. I think Doug was probably just assuming that it was a male with a beautiful woman as his DP, but Malarkey is confirming that she is female. Thank you, darling. We got a comment here from Luke Barr. It's so important for Arsenal to get all 3 points on Sunday, and London will always be red.
Always.
Hopefully we get the job done. Much love from Ireland. Big up everyone in Ireland.
Big up my Ireland crew. You know what I'm saying?
Family.
Luke Bar and that. Man's been doubling a few times. Come on, man's outside.
But yeah, big game on Sunday, and we're gonna get the job done.
But then everyone's got big games. You've got the North London derby, you got the Manchester derby, so there's gonna be a lot of upset.
Exactly. London, born and bred. Confirming. Harry Kane's back. Unfortunately, Luke London will turn white once we're done with Arsenal. We can all dream.
Harry's not making any sense. Who's Luke London?
I'm just assuming he meant London will turn red.
Unfortunately, Luke was the Luke Bar. Yeah. London will turn white once. But this is the thing. This is what Tottenham fans don't understand. Tottenham, they this is how you know they're not used to winning. They're not like natural born winners, because it don't just automatically. You don't win a game and get 3 points and then the City automatically turns white. The City has been red for the longest of time. You don't win a game and then all of a sudden the City is white. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to go, like, for the City to eventually be white, you have to, 1, win a Premier League. You have to, 2, get at least a couple FA Cups and do something in Europe. It just, like, you can't just think you win a game and it's like, oh yeah, the City's white again, because that is small club mentality, because you just think you win a game and then all of a sudden you're on top. No, it don't work like that. It's embedded. It's in our grain. It's in our soul. Do you get me?
DNA.
It's in our DNA, bruv. It will always be white. And even Chelsea tried to get their little foot in the door, win a few Champions Leagues. They can obviously argue the point now. They've won a few Champions League, but in that time we still won a few FA Cups, so we're still bringing home the bacon. You don't win. You don't get a free bottle of Prime and a 3 points and think that the City's white again. Do you get what I mean? Don't work like that, man.
They'll probably just come with their Audi Cup or whatever it
is. You know what I mean? Little Audi TT Cup, and then want to come talk about the City's white.
You better sit back down. How you mean?
Sit down. You know what I mean?
Dino saying, LOL, Spuds fans are the worst. I'm assuming.
The worst, mate.
Shake saying, I'm looking forward to the North London derby and I'm doing a live watch along on my YouTube channel. So listen, guys, make sure you check out Shake's YouTube channel. He's going to be doing a watch along. Fantastic. I must say, I love your logo as well, Shake. It looks really good.
Very professional.
Exactly. Great that you're doing a watch along as well. And I want to say something funny. Shake, I absolutely like you. I think you're an amazing guy, but I guess you need something exciting to look forward to because Chelsea just
I'm glad you said it to me. I was going to say it, but yeah, I'm glad you did. Yeah,
Shake, not personal.
Yeah, bruh. You got I'm looking forward to the North London derby. I bet you are. I bet you can't wait. Isn't it? Like, that don't say it going on over there at the bridge. London Bridge is burning down.
Literally. Just as long as Harry Kane is.
Harry, give it a rest, mate. Man said as long as we finish, you finished above us about 3-4 times in the last 30 years.
Isn't it? He's so nervous for this game, ain't he?
Yeah, he's nervous. When they're typing a lot, you know where it is.
Isn't it? Let's see. 3 seconds, there'll be another message.
Yeah.
Right, shall we start looking at the Premier League fixtures that we've got coming up this weekend? Big up to everyone who is joining us as well. Right, first of all, oh wait, let's see what Shake is saying. Wow, if that's true, then I like you too, and thanks. Sorry, Shake, I didn't mean it like in that way. Sorry. I can see you got like the blushing emoji and everything going on. I didn't mean like, fancy or anything like that. I meant as in, football family. You know how it is.
Yeah. Go out of Shake, shoot your shot. No.
Isn't it? You don't get it. So they say.
You know like that. Come on.
I better pick my words wisely.
Isn't it?
Right.
Clearly, don't be talking like me now, mixing up your words and getting things wrong, B.
I know. I better be very clear and strategic with it all. 2
T's or Shokes outside your yard.
I know. Charlie, you're like, nah. No, I'm messing about with you guys.
Pull up. I was going to say is pull up.
Isn't it?
I'll DM him the address.
You don't even know my address.
And then check your DMs, Shoshake.
Doug will let you know where he thinks I may live.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see how we got on with the last round of fixtures. All right. Let's just say this from now. If you lose and you are granted with another forfeit, yeah?
Who, me?
Then, yes, you, Doug.
I didn't know you were talking to me because it didn't look like he was looking at me still.
Oh, because I'm looking, Dogstar, yeah? If you have if you're awarded another forfeit today after results, I am telling you now what your forfeit is.
All right, cool.
You are taking off that hat live on camera.
All right. What if I lose today?
Island boy haircut.
If I lose today?
Yeah.
All right, cool. And I don't have to do the trim thing.
You're still doing the trim thing.
Oh, yeah?
I'm telling you what your forfeit is.
Oh, you're talking like I've lost already.
I don't know. I haven't checked.
All right, well, if you lose today,
yeah,
you have to stand up.
I knew you was gonna do that. Should we shake on it?
I shake on it, yeah.
A virtual handshake.
Big facts, yeah.
Just remember, I'm repping Lean Gang.
I know. But if you lose, you got to stand up, fam.
All right, cool. I love this show.
All right.
So what if it's a draw? All I'm saying is you guys are in for a treat tonight.
Anyway, whichever way it goes, it's going to be a ripper, mate. I'll tell you.
No, this is jokes. This is jokes. All right.
Yeah, come on.
All right, let me just quickly read these last comments here before we get onto them fixtures and find out who's got a forfeit tonight. Harry Kay saying, I would like to beat Man City, but I'll be afraid it will help you win the league. So
Listen, this is man. He's dropping points because he's saying this because he knows they're gonna drop points against City. They're not, like man's trying to use mind games. You get me? But really, Tottenham ain't got it in their backbone to beat City. But to be fair, Tottenham are City's Achilles heel. They're their bogey team.
Yeah,
they beat them twice last season.
What were the results?
Last season they beat them home and away. I don't know. I think they were close games. I think they were like 2-1 or something. I can't remember.
Something tight like that.
I can find out though.
All right. While you look, let's see what these lot are saying. Tired Gunnosaurus is saying, rather than play Lokonga in midfield as number 6, we needed. Would you play Ben White instead there? What?
I kind of agree with that. Like I don't know. Lokonga for me. Lokonga for me in that in the game, even against like Oxford, he looked very off the pace.
Do you think it's like lack of game time for him?
I don't know though, because it could be, but then you have to seize your moments. I think when you're at a big club, right, like how Arsenal is, and like you look at the likes of City, and when they bring these players that are on the fringe, that they come into the squad, they have to hit the ground running. Like you don't really have the opportunity to kind of have a day off, because then you're not going to have another opportunity again. So it's like one of them ones, as you know, like when these players come in, like when Arsenal brought in like Alex Iwobi and Saka and all these players, they shone in their games that they were able to then get a more of like, that Arteta doesn't even bring the Congo on as a sub.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like he can't even get off the bench. So it's like, you're definitely not doing anything, So, and I think he's more under pressure than, say, the likes of Marquinhos. Like, I think Marquinhos, he's so young. He's got the language. He's learning the game. Arteta's just there, maybe making him watch a lot to understand what it's all about, and then get his moments when he gets his moments in Europe. But the Conga, for the kind of way he talks and how he goes on doing all these interviews, expecting him to like talking the game like he's a good player, you expect a lot better from him, and he's not really producing it.
Malaki is saying Lokonga needs a loan. Do you think a loan would be beneficial?
Yeah, I think a loan to France. I think for some reason the Arsenal players, when they go to France, they do really well. Like you look at even Pepe. I think Arsenal should call Pepe back.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
gonna come back to Arsenal and do what he's doing over.
Yeah, like come and get a Prem medal. Bring that form that he's now starting to show in France again back to the Prem, innit? Like, I just think, like a lot of players, like the Arsenal players, they go France and they kind of do well in the loan deals. I think the Congo might need that. I don't think he needs to go to another Prem team, or maybe go to like Wolves, or drop down into the Championship a bit where it's a bit tougher. Look at Patino. Is it Patino?
Patino.
Is it Patino? Is it right? Patio. Patino. Yeah. Well, like patio flooring, that bloke. Yeah, he's doing that, but he's doing bits at Blackpool.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's doing bits. So that's what you want, man. You want your players to do the damn thing and get better. So he does definitely need a loan.
Yeah.
Because we won't make no money on him trying to sell him.
Yeah, not at this current time.
Yeah, not at this climate at the moment.
Ashoke saying, okay, sorry about that. No worries, Ashoke. No worries at all. And Don Dada Diamond is saying, like, share, subscribe, support Charlene's quality channel as you continue to get brilliant content on a consistent basis.
Trust me.
Thank you so much. And listen, thank you everyone for joining us right now. Make sure you do like this video. Make sure you comment. Make sure you share it. Subscribe. Keep supporting.
Yes, come on.
Right. Now, shall we get into these fixtures?
Yeah, come on then. Oh, just quickly though. Yeah. It was City away at the Etihad. It was 3-2 Tottenham, and at home at White Hart Lane it was 1-0 Tottenham.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah.
Thanks for confirming that, Doug.
You're welcome.
All right. So the last time we did a show was game week 17.
Okay.
So we'll get the results for that.
Was that the last time we predicted, or did we predict?
Yeah, so we predicted for game week 17.
Yeah, is that because I remember you messaged me saying Arsenal, I won the points for the Arsenal game because I got that one right.
Oh, yeah. I think it was the 3-1, weren't it?
Yeah.
I think we spoke on the phone. I was like, oh my God, we got 3 points in the Premier League and you got 3 points on our show.
Yes, come on. Yes, yeah. I'm now moving 3 points up. Let's go.
Oh God. Does that mean I end up getting the forfeit? Where is that fixture? Oh, it was 3-0.
Yeah.
Oh, sugar. I predicted the same thing.
Did you? You copied me.
I'm not even joking. I predicted the same thing. 3-0. Arsenal beat West Ham.
This always happens. You do all of this altering. I see you look at it and then start typing.
No, I did not. I just moved over to the side. Do you know what? Go back and watch the show. Matter of fact, I'm going to send you over the predictions so you've got them for yourself.
No, so man. I trust you. I trust you, Sean.
All right, cool. If you want me to, I'm happy to.
No, that's fine.
All right, cool. So
this part of the show always gets serious, though.
I know.
Like, it always turns into a little bit of there's a bit of beef and rivalry here.
Yeah, this is when our friendship goes out the window.
Yeah. The friendship goes real sour around this bit here. Like, man's all cussing you under his breath and all that. Yeah,
exactly. It's good though. We're showing our passion like Arteta.
Yeah, come on. Let's go, B.
Let's go, homie. Right. So the first game is Brentford versus Tottenham. Now, the full-time result for that was a 2-2 draw.
Mm-hmm.
You predicted 3-1 to Brentford, so 0 points for you. And I predicted 2-1 to Brentford, so 0 points.
0 points.
So we're still level.
Mm-hmm.
Next one was Southampton versus Brighton. Now, Brighton actually beat Southampton 3-1.
Yep.
You predicted a 1-1 draw.
Fuck's sake, Doug.
And so did I.
Yeah, you was copying me. Good.
It was probably the other way round, to be fair.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
All right. Leicester City versus Newcastle. So you predicted 2-1 to Newcastle. And I predicted 2-0 to Newcastle. And Newcastle won 3-0. So we both get a point. Huh?
You get the clean sheet, innit? Yeah.
And I get the clean sheet on me. So now I'm 1 up on you. I hear the nerves coming through, Doug.
Yeah. Go on then.
Oh, right. Next one was Crystal Palace versus Fulham.
Yeah.
Crystal Palace. Oh, they got a red card. I can't remember who that was. But it was 3-0 to Fulham. You predicted 3-2 to Palace. And I predicted a 3-3 draw.
No points.
No points for that one.
Nil point. Need to get off the mark here, Doug.
You sound a bit nervous.
Yeah, I am.
Oh. Right, the next one was Everton versus Wolves. Wolves got a 2-1 win. Ooh. You predicted a 2-0 win to Everton, so 0 points for you. And I predicted a 1-0 win to Everton. Maybe was a bit sympathetic towards Frank Lampard.
Yeah, but Wolves at this point, I didn't really take into the fact that they got a new manager, but really Wolves, remember, they weren't scoring goals, so
exactly.
Now they're playing a bit better under the new manager, so yeah.
True that. Right, Aston Villa versus Liverpool. You predicted a 2-1 Liverpool win. I predicted a 2-2 draw, which I'm surprised about, and Liverpool won 3-1. So you get a point.
Ah, Dougie. Not far.
We're actually level. Why? Do you know what? Yeah, true. Because of the forfeits. If it's a draw, then we just both do the forfeit.
No. Rock, paper, scissors.
What?
Yeah.
We'll let the audience decide.
If it's draw, rock, paper, scissors, my G.
All right. So the next fixture is Arsenal versus West Ham. Now, on here, we've both predicted a 3-0 win to Arsenal. Arsenal actually got a 3-1 win. Is that a typo? I'm not even like, Harry Kane saying rock, paper, scissors. Why did I have in my head that you predicted 3-1?
I thought I did, but...
Did you change it? Because it's saying 3-0 on here.
No, I wouldn't have changed it. I'm pretty sure I thought because I thought I said that prediction. I said 3-1 for a couple predictions, but who knows? It's all right.
I remember calling you and saying,
Yeah.
on. So
Yeah.
was
So
it
I thought
a typo from me?
Nah, maybe not. I don't know, but we'll leave it. I'll take a point.
Are you sure, Doug?
Yeah.
But I remember calling you and saying.
No, I know, but I can't remember. And if it's like 3-0, I don't know. And we've both gone 3-0.
Yeah, we both got 3-0 here. So that's
Unless
why
you put 3-0 for me, and then I think I went 3-1 and you went 3-0, and you might have put 3-0 on both.
Yeah. I mean, for the next fixture, you did predict 3-1 to Chelsea. But I do recall you saying, because I was like, oh my God, you got 3 points.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll just take the 3 points. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm happy to award you that because fair is fair. So I'm assuming that must be a typo. So I'll go back and watch it though, and it weren't.
Yeah. Go back and watch. If it does, if we go back and watch, I win today, and that 3 points would have made the difference in the result. I will take a screenshot of my hairline for you then to be able to show it in the next show. How about that? Does that make you feel any better?
I'll tell you what, when we come off this stream, why don't I screen record it?
Yeah. I'll let you screen record.
Why do you keep lifting your hat? It's almost as if you're teasing us.
Don't even.
Like, guys, this was under her. Oh. So you can't say like I'm not fair. But
no, you're fair. No, we like it. It's fair.
Yeah, exactly. Because I do recall and like even phoning you and speaking to you and saying, Doug, oh my God, you got 3 points.
Yeah. I remember because I remember I had put 3-1 for a couple of results. I remember that. And then even when I was doing it, I was thinking, right, there's a lot of 3-1s here, Doug. In my head, I thought that. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Because I remember thinking, oh, Doug was spot on with that, yeah?
Mm-hmm. So I'm in the
All
lead.
right.
I'm in the lead.
You're in the league at present. All right, next fixture, Chelsea versus Bournemouth. Full-time result for that one was 2-0 to Chelsea.
Mm-hmm.
You predicted 3-1 to Chelsea.
Yeah.
And I predicted 2-0 to Chelsea.
We're even again. That's why
you're a point ahead of me.
Am I?
Because you get one point for.
Oh yes, I get a point for the result. Yes.
Yeah.
Covered.
Yeah, we do that.
It's gone down to the wire again.
This is it right now. It feels like we should have some music like. All right.
Some Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music.
Yeah, literally. That is what it's feeling like right now. Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest. Now, the full-time result for that one was 3-0 to Manchester United. You predicted 4-1 to Man U.
Yeah.
And I predicted 3-1 to Man U. Oh my God, Doug. Sorry, I've just realised something.
Yeah.
You get a point. I get an extra point for a clean sheet, don't I?
For what one?
Level. The Chelsea game, I predicted 2-0. So I don't get 3 points. I get 4 points.
When since? Oh my God. Good. This is why I always you give to take away, innit? Do you get what I'm saying?
No, I don't give no. Listen, I didn't give you anything. I was just saying fair is fair because even before we got into these, I was like, wait, I even said, remember, like, I know for sure you got 3 points.
Yeah, no, it's cool, fam. It's cool.
All right.
Now you're fam now. You're not even like Shannon was like, yeah, go on. Yeah, good. Yeah, right.
I've been promoted.
No, not even promoted. It's beef, fam. Say what you got to say.
Oh, fam. I thought fam was like, I'm your family. I thought I got an upgrade.
Yeah, no, it's beef.
Actually, no, you've gone worse down the pecking order.
Oh, you going backwards.
Yeah, literally. I don't mind. I like the competition.
Yeah.
All right. The last fixture now was Leeds United versus Man City. Full-time result was 3-1 to Man City.
Yeah.
You predicted 4-0 to Man City.
Doggy, man.
So you get 1 point. And I predicted 5-0 Man City, so I get 1 point. Wait. So let's add these up.
Is this all the fixtures done? We ain't got another fixture. Surely there must be like another one in there.
There isn't another one.
Oh, go on then.
Oh my God, Doug, this was actually really tight.
We're level.
No, we're not level.
Are we not?
I beat you by 1 point.
Where? We was level a minute ago. Where did you get the extra points?
All right, let's add this up. So for the Brentford-Tottenham game, we both got 0 points. For Southampton-Brighton, we both got 0 points.
Yeah.
Leicester City versus Newcastle, you got 1 point and I got 2 points. Let me see the reason why.
The clean sheet.
Oh, I got the clean sheet. Yeah, I got the clean sheet and the result. So I got 2 points from that. And then Crystal Palace versus Fulham, we both got 0 points. Everton versus Wolves, we both got 0 points. Aston Villa versus Liverpool, you got 1 point, I got 0.
Yeah.
Arsenal versus West Ham, you got 3 points, I got 1 point.
Yeah, come on, I'm in the lead.
Chelsea versus Bournemouth, you got 1 point, I got 4 points.
Now we're even, in it.
I don't know. What's your math saying?
I know. I thought by the Chelsea game it was level.
So you're on 6 points.
Yeah.
And I'm on 7 points.
Okay.
And then Man U versus Nottingham Forest, we both got 1 point. And then Leeds versus Man City, we both got 1 point. So you lost by 1 point, homie.
I thought to just lock off the stream right now.
Right.
So what are we doing the predictions for this weekend? See, Don Dada knows man got set up, fam. There's a lot of setting up going on there.
No, that was set at 7:39. 6 minutes ago.
Oh yeah, okay. Because he knew he could see. How come I didn't get the notification for this channel? Much love to you, Dougstar, and to the beautiful Charlene Smith. Come on, Kyrisha.
Big up you, Kyrisha. Thank you for joining us.
Sorry, I said it wrong.
What was
Sarai Williams? Yes,
Sarai. Big up. Thanks for joining us. You can put on your notifications. Yes, turn them on. Ashoke went for a Man United winner 3-0 and got it right. Big up Ashoke as well.
Nice for you to tell me that earlier, Ashoke. That would have been nice.
Yeah, Ashoke weren't on that stream, remember? He missed us. My lady. I'm out. Take care. Big up to you, Don Dada Diamond. Have a great week as well.
Come on.
Hi, guys. Just watching. Hey, Michael. Welcome. Mr. Euro. Yes, people. Yes to you, Mr. Euro. And Michael saying, is Dougstar Kenny Ken's brother?
Who's Kenny Ken?
Don't know. Who's Kenny Ken? Can you let us know? Well, clearly not your brother.
Yeah. Right. So have I got to do the full fit now?
Yeah, right. Who's ready? Hey, throw up your fire emojis.
I should have kept my mouth shut, man.
Yep, right. Let's see the big reveal.
No, this is so dumb. I got no trip. This is so dumb.
Come on, are you ready for your forfeit, Doug? Wow, you gotta give us a 12 Island boy. Ashake, I'm ready.
Kill me.
360. Doug is fulfilling his forfeit.
Wow, don't kill me, fam. That's why I had the hat on tight today, B.
I know, well, now it's
got no trim. The island is out. Might as well keep it off now, joking. It's peak.
It's not. Don't worry. That island is going to be sorted out when we go hairdressers.
Yeah.
You're going to have a full head of hair.
It's out there today.
There you go. Tyrone.
Tyrone, yeah, come on.
Flags. He's like, cheese. Wow, that is sick. Big up, Doug.
Oh, no. That's it. That sick is in a bad way, isn't it? You get me?
He's probably more like, wow, Doug actually done it.
Yeah,
Big up
yeah.
for fulfilling your forfeit.
That's no problem. No problem.
Innit?
Anytime, bring out the bar lid. Do you get me? Literally.
What are you naming the island?
Island boy. Is it? What am I naming it?
Yeah.
Hybrid Corner.
Love that.
Love that.
Oh, wait, look, Doug. Michael's come back. He's like, definitely Kenny Ken's brother. I put a picture of Kenny Ken in your DP, please.
Yeah, so we can see what Kenny Ken looks like.
Let me Kenny Ken. Let's just Google images. There's a few people that come up, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So DJ Kenny Ken.
We need what's the word? Clarification? Is that the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, clarification.
Yeah.
Tired Gunnosaurus saying, Doug, my eyes were closed.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh,
he's a big dude who gets interviewed on AFTV. Kenny Ken.
Is it like at the football matches?
Yeah, it must be a post-match interview outside the ground. Okay. Is that the guy you're talking about?
Probably. That is probably is that it? No, they're taking the piss.
I don't know.
Kenny. Yeah, they're taking the mitt, mate.
All right. Let's get back to our predictions for this week's fixtures.
Yes, please.
Right. Let's go. Right, you still got to fulfill a forfeit to fulfill. Right.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
In the meantime, congratulations for doing that one. We'll do the other one.
You're welcome.
Probably praying that I'll get a forfeit this time. All right. So first one, Aston Villa versus Leeds United. What are we saying?
Aston Villa Leeds.
Yeah.
That's tonight, isn't it?
That is tonight. Oh, kickoff is in 10 minutes.
I am saying Villa 2-1.
Oh my God, we said that at the same time.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Boom.
Yeah. I feel like Emre. You know what? I'm an Emre man still.
Emre.
You know, I got love for Villa now, so I want them to win.
I got so much love for you in these arms. Don't you know you're my good luck charm?
Sing it now, isn't it?
Tired Gunnosaurus is going 2-1 Leeds.
Yeah, it seems like the right thing to do.
Right. Manchester Derby. Man U versus Man City. Right. We got Haaland. Lick it, firing shots.
Oh, this is Man City versus Man United.
Man U versus Man City.
And it's at Old Trafford.
Old Trafford. Wait, Ashoke's gone 2-1 for Man U.
See, this is the thing. Like, City ain't playing well, but I feel like City will step up.
Come on.
Really, all United's got is Rashford. But
what about Martial?
Martial's not really banging off. I feel like Akanji and Laporte or and then man there can deal with my man at the back. It's not Laporte, Diaz they play, innit? I feel like they can deal with Martial. And I also feel like Walker can deal with Rashford because Rashford plays out wide. This is going to be United's first big test in a long time since they've been winning games as well. So I think City win it, and I'm going to go City need to win it, and that's what winners do. I think City win it. Oh, no, actually.
We want City to drop points. Man
draw.
United, I was thinking draw, and I did initially think 0-0. Then I thought, wait, Haaland
is 2-2.
2-2.
No, 1-1.
1-1. Luke Barr's going 0-0.
I need to win this next one.
1-1.
I think you should go 5-1 United.
Why? Well, I want City to lose.
Yeah.
Do you know, I'm going for a draw as well.
Yeah, I feel like the draw is the best result for us all.
Yeah.
Because you don't really want United winning it and United fans chatting shit for the next week. And you don't really want City winning it. So you kind of want them both to peg each other back. So
Right. In terms of league title, like I would prefer to listen to Man U fans chat rubbish.
Mm-hmm.
And they win. Where's Man U in the table?
They're fourth. They might even now be third.
Oh, yeah, they might be, innit?
Yeah,
no, wait.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they caught Tottenham. They're above Tottenham.
They're fourth, sorry. Yeah. So Arsenal's first, Man City, Newcastle, Man U, and then so they're level. So they're both on 35 points. So Newcastle,
Man City, Liverpool, and Newcastle, Man United, and City.
Yeah, no, Newcastle and Man U.
See what I'm saying? Yeah, we need them both to draw. Don't want United climbing up the table.
I'm going 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, we're predicting what we want.
Yeah, go on.
Why not? Rennie B is saying, "Hey, Charlene and Doug, how are you both?" Hey, Rennie, we are good. Just an update.
Hey,
how are you?
Hey, what's going on? Rennie's normally in here earlier. What, Rennie, you just popped up, mate?
I know, notifications not on. To be fair, we are a bit spontaneous with our shows, ain't we?
Yeah, like there's no real time. Also, people, let us know in the comments when you think is the best time.
Yes.
You know?
When do you want us to do these shows? During the day or in the evening? What's better?
Yeah, that's it.
It's Renee's birthday next week, Friday. Oh, well, happy birthday for next week, but we will wish you a happy birthday next week, Friday, and we'll even sing you a birthday song.
Wait, one sec. My thing has just loaded up there we go. I'm back again.
Oh, you're back.
Mm-hmm.
Rennie was just saying that it's his birthday next week. So I just said that happy birthday for next week.
Happy Friday. Birthday.
But we'll be back and we'll sing him a nice song, won't we, Doug?
Yes, we will. That'll be Charles' forfeit.
Aw, we want a nice song.
Yeah, I'll pick a song for you to sing. Don't worry about that.
All right, well, a bonus then. So we'll sing him a birthday song and then we'll do another song.
Yeah.
Michael, Charlene, how are your glutes today? Your vids are mind-blowing. LOL. My glutes are good, thank you.
Is it?
I'm glad you enjoy the workouts. They are feeling, quite strong. The workouts are actually working. My glutes are feeling nice and firm.
That's it. That's what you want.
Yeah, you have nice, tight, supple glutes.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Charlene. I would really appreciate it. Well, yeah, join us next week and we'll be singing for you.
Yes, Char will be.
Either way, I will, definitely.
Yeah, either way, even though no forfeit or not, should be singing.
I love a sing song. All right, the next one is Wolves versus West Ham United. Do you think this will be another draw, or do you think one of these teams are going to get 3 points?
Wolves are at home.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel West Ham are kind of falling off the ball a bit, aren't they?
Yeah, they have. We saw that at our ground. Shoke's gone for a Wolves win, 2-1. That's actually looking like a fair result.
Yeah, I was gonna say Wolves. Yeah, like a 2-1. Because the thing I was gonna go 2-0, but I think West Ham could score. West Ham have got a goal in them, so
you're going 2-1 to Wolves.
Yeah, but I could also see a 1-1. I don't know. It's hard.
You know what? Because you're going 2-1 Wolves, I'm going 2-1 West Ham.
Yeah, you're going the opposite way.
I'm going the opposite way because someone needs to have a forfeit. Well, I'm not. Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah, we can't be the same all the way through this one.
Exactly. Like all our results are the same. So
yeah,
I'll let you take that one. West Ham 1-0 winner, says Tired Gunnosaurus. Rennie
Mm-hmm.
B's going 2-1 to Wolves. You don't need a nutcracker or a bottle opener. LOL. No, I can use my quads.
All right, mate. Yeah, calm down.
Talk about shooting your shot. Is that what they say? Is that the correct terminology?
Imagine if that line came in the car. You don't need a nutcracker or a bottle opener or that one, do you?
Just sit on it.
yeah, that's it.
Nottingham Forest versus Leicester City. Nottingham Forest, will they get the job done, or do you think Brendan Rodgers' team will be able to get a result?
What was their last? What was Nottingham Forest lost, didn't it, the other day?
Didn't they win?
Or did they? Yeah, they did, didn't they? They were dancing in the change room. I can't remember. I just know that I saw that Lingard footage.
Yeah.
And they were dancing. Wait, let's have a little quick look, see what happened on the weekend.
Let's see what happened with Nottingham Forest. So they got a 1-1 draw against Wolves, but that was in the EFL Cup.
Okay.
Why? And then they won on penalties, so that's what they were celebrating. Prior to that, they got a 1-0 win at Southampton. Well, at Southampton.
Yeah.
Then they did actually get a 1-1 draw against Chelsea.
Yeah.
They
so
lost.
Forest are doing their thing. All right. And they're playing
Leicester City.
And Leicester kind of got themselves out of trouble one the other day. All right. I'm going to go 2-2.
2-2. Do you want me to remind you of the Leicester City results?
Oh, okay.
They got a 2-0. Well, Newcastle got a 2-0 win against them in the quarterfinals of the EFL Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Fulham got a 1-0 win against Leicester City at the King Power Stadium.
Yeah.
Liverpool beat 2-1 at Liverpool's ground. Newcastle beat 3-0 at the King Power.
Like Forest could maybe go there and pick up points in it.
2-1
Forest
at home. Anyway, why am I helping you?
2-1 Forest. I've changed my mind. 2-1 Forest.
There's a lot of 2-1 predictions, boy. This is some. You're sounding a bit like Harry Kane, you know, when you're nervous and you're like, not sure about this one. I'll just go for a 2.
I know, because I've been losing. I've lost my mojo.
Bro, I've
been losing a lot.
I'm balling out, baby. I'm going 3-0 to Nottingham Forest.
All right. Go ahead then.
Like that. Rennie B is going 4-0 Foxes again. He's got an aggregate
8-4.
Forest beat Southampton 1-0.
Mm-hmm.
Forest 3-0 winners, same prediction as me.
What did I go? 2-1. I'm going 2-1, 90-minute winner, Forest.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
He's even putting a time in everything. You're a goal scorer too. That's if you can remember all their players.
No, I can't remember their players.
Ashoka's going for a Forest win of 1-0. Michael saying these games are just hard to predict. The Prem is so tough.
Yeah, no, it is, man. It's difficult.
They are. Rennie B, don't forget we are signing Nico. Is that Nico Williams?
Did man say Mahrez replacement? Mahrez left about 10 years ago, bruv. What is that?
Is Mahrez leaving City or something?
Man said Mahrez replacement, you know. I thought Perez was Mahrez replacement. Like, what the hell? Like, crazy. Mahrez has been at City. Mahrez has won about 4 titles already since he left Leicester. Like, do you get what I mean? It's crazy.
As Leicester's just been sort of like sitting, you know, weeping over it until now.
Leicester's mad though, because you know what? I feel for them because they're just not investing in it. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is. Brighton versus Liverpool.
No Trossard.
Where's Trossard?
He went back to Belgium today or something. I see that he's been fell out with one of the coaches, and he's their best player. I think Liverpool beat him up, and I think Liverpool beat them 3-0.
I reckon Brighton's got a go in them.
Yeah, they've got a go in them.
I'm going 3-1 Liverpool.
Lovely.
Oh. Nico Cranker from Portsmouth.
Which? Nah, I don't know.
Cranker.
I remember, is it Nico Crancher? I remember a player that used to play for Portsmouth many years ago, but that was a long time ago, bro.
We'll Google him in a sec. No, in Italy. So Rennie B's come back saying no in Italy.
I'm not sure. I mean, Shoke's gone 2-1. Brighton.
Everything's possible in the Prem, eh?
Yeah.
Go! Aston Villa scored. Okay, who scored for Villa? Did I miss the Sky Sports update?
Oh, was that my prediction?
We've both gone 2-1.
And they're a goal up already. This is looking like, I'll tell you.
2-1 Brighton.
Right, Leon Bailey scored in the 3rd minute.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, Trossard's been off since the World Cup. Yeah, he ain't come back. But he was at training. He's meant to have fallen out with one of the coaches. All a bit mad.
All a bit crazy.
I heard Arsenal was linked with him. I'll take him still.
I know. I would take him. I like Trossard.
Yeah.
He managed to get a hat-trick against Liverpool as well.
Yeah, but we need that kind of firepower on the bench.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need that. If they get this Mudryk deal over the line, it'll be good to like really go for some players. But
especially like having like, well, obviously Trossard's not a striker, but I'm just saying like having
cover.
Yeah.
But just even someone to come off the bench and something different is what the team needs. Yeah, definitely, for sure.
That threat. Everton versus Southampton.
Oh, Lamps in problems. Southampton's in problems. Everton at home?
Yep.
I think 1-0 Everton.
Oh my God, I swear. Why do we keep thinking? I was thinking the same thing.
This is going to be a scrap. But then I don't know. Like Pratt, like that. What's his name? Sean Ward-Prowse.
James Ward-Prowse.
James, it's James, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, James Ward-Prowse.
Gets a free kick, it's a goal, so he always pops up. But I feel like Everton have to win this game. They
need to.
They need these 3 points like crazy, and I feel like they're at home. Southampton, bottom of the table. They got to win it.
I'm gonna go. What's his name back? I know Ben Godfrey's back because he was out with an injury.
Yeah.
And they've got back Calvert-Lewin as well, ain't they?
Calvert-Lewin's been back, but he's not really been firing. But I don't think he scored a goal.
Yeah, Iwobi, he's out, ain't he?
Yeah, he got injured the other day. That's a big loss.
So that's a big L for Everton. I'm gonna go 2-1 Everton.
And wait, yeah. Who did Southampton beat? They beat City.
Yeah. I'm going 2-2.
You're going 2-2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm going to keep mine.
You're going to keep, 1-0 to Everton. Someone big is going down this year.
100%.
He is the next Messi.
Oh, Rennie B still talking about his player. Hey, Rennie, we're done with that one day,
Ty Gunnosaurus is going 2-1 to Southampton. Guys, let us know. Do you prefer the shows in the evening? Is it like better? Let us know. Just write evening or daytime. Just type one or the other. Rennie B is going for a 2-2, same as me.
Yeah.
All right. Next one is Brentford versus Bournemouth.
Brentford, Bournemouth.
I'm going to go for a Brentford win.
Yeah.
And I'm going 3-1.
Ooh, I'm going to go 2-0 Brentford.
Cool. Even though Ivan Toney's out. Is he back now? They're still
I don't know if he's back, but I just know Brentford, they just got more about him than Bournemouth, haven't they?
Yeah.
Bournemouth are just struggling. They're going down, I reckon. So,
yeah.
Tired Gunnosaurus says evening. Evening. Evening.
Okay. Thanks for your votes, guys. Keep them coming in.
Innit? Enough said.
Innit? Brentford 2-0. Everyone's looking. Oh, Tony hat-trick. Tony's still out, though. Is he back?
I don't know.
Oh.
Is he back? I'm vaping the stress in it. This is stressful times, bro. This is stress.
Knowing you might get a forfeit.
Mate, it's just they're just coming thick and fast at the minute.
Isn't it? Rennie B's going 3 or 4-0.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Chelsea versus Crystal Palace. I'm going to go for a Palace win. 1-0.
Yes. Is it at Stamford Bridge?
Yeah. We done it. 1-0 at the Bridge.
I feel like Potter needs a win, though.
Could he get a draw?
He could.
Wait, we got a Chelsea fan. He's going 2-1 Palace.
All right, in that case, I am going against all odds. Chelsea at home. They have no choice but to win this game. Potter's head's on the chopping board. I am going 2-1 Chelsea.
Okay. Rennie B's going 2-1.
Come on, Chelsea.
Be careful what you chant. You might get clipped.
Yeah. You know, like that, innit? Yeah.
Thomas Frank has confirmed Ivan Toney fit.
Love that.
Michael's saying Potter is getting sacked. Who do you think will be next Chelsea manager?
Put your money on Simeone. That's what I reckon.
There you go. 1-0 Palace. Vieira to score. Same prediction as me.
Vieira?
Oh. As in, like, Vieira, the manager.
Yeah, he can't. He might come in.
I'm interpreting that in the other way, as in, like, Vieira's team's going to get a goal.
Yeah. Okay, I get you.
I don't know. And then Michael's saying Rennie deserves a forfeit if this player is rubbish.
100%. 100% he does.
Rennie B, does Chelsea want Rodgers back?
Did Chelsea have Rodgers?
He was at Celtic.
Yeah. Was he at Celtic?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he was never.
Celtic, innit?
Yeah, he was never Chelsea's manager.
Elaborate, Rennie. I'll confirm all the places he's managed. Rennie B saying, I take Potter at Leicester. Yeah,
Potter would do a job at Leicester. He's like one of them mid-table managers. He just like he's comfortable there.
Yeah. So just to confirm, I'm checking now. So Brendan Rodgers was Chelsea's reserves manager, 2006 to 2008. And then he went Watford, Reading, Swansea, Liverpool, Celtic, and then Leicester City. Oh, he did.
Okay, Rennie, I take it back.
He was Mourinho's assistant.
Okay.
Nope, he wasn't a Chelsea manager before. All right, let's last two fixtures. Newcastle versus Fulham. Fulham's been doing pretty well, haven't they? Willian on the score sheet.
I think and Fulham's at home.
Yeah, no, Newcastle's at home.
Nah.
Draw 1-1.
But Fulham, they're not fearful of that.
They'll go for it.
They'll go for it, innit? And they're confident at the moment. They just beat Chelsea. See a shock. I was thinking a draw as well. But I think I need Newcastle to lose, so I'm gonna go. I got a lot of 2-1s this week. I'm gonna go. I'm actually gonna go draw.
I was gonna do the same, Doug. I don't want our results to be similar.
No, but we have a few that are different, and I'm gonna go with a shock, and I'm gonna go 2-2.
All right, 2-2. What to do? 3-1 to Newcastle. They are on fire. Fulham's on fire too. 3-3 draw.
That's another one. I was thinking 3-3. I feel like both those teams have got goals in them.
Will be a cracker game. Oh man. I've just literally got the update now from Sky Sports. Leon Bailey calls in early goal to give Aston Villa a perfect start against Leeds in the Premier League.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I don't know what to predict. I don't want Newcastle to win. Do you know what? I'm going to go 1-0 Fulham. I'm just going to be different.
Yeah.
Because be a set piece, play could get sent off.
No, I feel that can happen. I think that's a realistic one still. I would have went Fulham anyway, I think, if I hadn't picked the draw.
Yeah, well, I slightly just want Newcastle to lose as well.
Yeah, that's it. I want to put that in the atmosphere.
In it. It's a good evening for Emery.
Yes, it is indeed. Isn't it? Good evening.
Oh. And the big fixture, North London derby, Tottenham versus Arsenal. Where's all the gooners? Throw up your red circle emojis. What we saying? I know my prediction already.
I know mine. Mine is 3-1 Arsenal.
What? I love that energy.
Yeah,
I'm going a bit tighter. I'm going 2-1.
Yeah, I'll take that.
I got a feeling we're going to get 3-1 though.
Yeah.
You said it.
3-1 to the Gooners.
All right, so that is all of our predictions for this week.
Wow.
I know we've been talking for 2 hours, Doug. It doesn't feel like it's been that long, does it?
I know, it's flown.
Yeah, it's gone so quick. All right. Oh, look, Tired Gunnosaurus is saying 6-0 to Arsenal.
Come on, Gunnosaurus.
Mate, that'd be a statement. Did you guys see the video when someone tells Emery to have a good evening and Emery wasn't too happy?
No, I've not seen it. I'll look it up though.
Send it to me if you find it. Shoke is going 2-1 Arsenal, same as me. Luke Hart is going 3-0 to Arsenal. There's
Where's Harry Kane at? Let's see your predictions, Harry.
Yeah, where's Harry Kane? What are you saying now? You still locked in?
Yeah.
He's gone all quiet. You see, when the predictions came up, that was it.
Yeah, he kept it moving. He's like, I don't want no part of this one.
Exactly. It looks like he may not be here. He's probably just sitting back fair in Arsenal. Probably just studying our team right now.
Yeah.
I see. I told you all, Chelsea fan, you guys need to take some time for Potter.
Yeah, I think so. Give the man some time.
Exactly. All right, Doug. Well, it's been a great show as always. Thank you to everyone for joining us as well. Well done for doing your forfeit as well, Doug. You have still got another one which we're gonna do together. I'm really
next week I'll shout you.
All right, cool, and we'll arrange a time to get that fulfilled. And guys, listen, enjoy this weekend's Premier League fixtures. Myself and Doug are going to be back again next week, Friday evening, with another show. We'll see who gets the forfeit then. And yeah, just quick last message here from Ashoke saying, lovely show tonight. And sorry if I've embarrassed you earlier, Charlene. No, you haven't embarrassed me at all, Ashoke.
No way.
Never that. Thank you so much for joining us. 3-0 or 4-0 for Ghana, says Rennie B. But listen, we appreciate each and every single one of you. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, put on your notifications so you could be a part of this weekly show. And if you enjoyed the video, then give us a thumbs up. We'll be back next week. Bye for now.
Blessings. Yeah, man.